Hello, it's Miguel Sam Possible. And guys, my name is Taffer16 and welcome back to another reaction video. Welcome to my second reaction to Travel Man. So when I first reacted to this about 2 months ago, I was very excited when I found out I could put it on YouTube because I was like, this seems like a fucking gold mine. Like Richard and Guest is going around to random places. Like, this seems like an absolute gold mine. It seems like it is, so I'm excited to do more of this. The episode we did 2 months ago was the first episode of the second series, when him and Chris O'Dowd went to Vienna. We're going to stay with the second series for this one. The third episode of the second series, 7th episode overall, him and Noel Fielding go to Copenhagen. So this should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and watch it. Alright, let's do it.
Mini breaks are a swirling nebula of nonsense. How can anyone go somewhere new and be expected to enjoy themselves without a decade to decompress? With no idea where to go, how to eat, or what to do, it's impossible to stop the whole thing turning into a monumental fudge-up. But do not tether yourself to a rack and rend yourself asunder with no mandate whatsoever.
For a second there, I thought he said don't tether yourself to Iraq. I was like, what?
Have come to your aid.
I was like, I wouldn't do that anyway.
Accompanied by a whole quiver of well-known faces.
Fuck, there's a Greg Davies episode too.
Maxi mini break. This is Travel Without Mercy.
Probably do that next.
Tonight, 48 hours in Copenhagen.
This show is a gold mine.
Destination in Scandinavia. The style-saturated Danish capital has been voted Europe's most green city and is the home of Nordic noir. And to be the cagney to my Lacey is amateur wrestler and comedian Noel Fielding.
A friend of mine got touched up on a ghost train once.
Together, we will aggressively examine national cuisine, descend into the underworld.
This is where they used to shower in the 80s.
And cop a cup of cultural enrichment.
Where the is mine?
As we take you on a weekend away based on the summary of events you've just heard.
We're here, but should we have come?
This ought to be good.
If time is your ally, a bod can get the train to Copenhagen via Brussels, thus careering through a couple of capitals. Or travelling by car and ferry can give a cat many multiples of perambulatory permutations. But we don't have time to dawdle or conserve the world's dwindling fuel supplies, so we're going by plane.
Fair enough.
They call me the Gothic Elvis.
That's suspicious minds.
I look a bit like Elvis, but unfortunately it's the bit just before he died.
And he's loaded up with burgers and bad dreams.
Yeah. Obviously you didn't get my memo. I wanted to go to Hawaii. Why are we going to Copenhagen?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
Copenhagen is the capital of Denmark. With a population of just under 2 mil, Copenhagen is the largest city in Scandinavia, and according to the massively chillaxed dudes at Lonely Planet, the coolest. We have Copenhagen to thank for Hans Christian Andersen, Sandy Totsvig, Lego, the pedal bin, and my old adversary, the pH scale. And if that wasn't enough to make you sick to the middle, the city tops the UN charts for the happiest place on earth. A weekend in the Danish capital will cost around £257, a figure we may well exceed through arrogance. After a frankly unfilmable airport transfer, we rock up at our digs.
This is delightful.
Welcome to Hotel Alexandra and welcome to Copenhagen.
Located in central Copenhagen, the Hotel Alexandra is dense with Danish design classics. The rooms also
you're actually giving Noah's own
storage solution for the TV series
Unlike
Mad
Chris.
Men.
Chris had to sleep in a fucking trailer.
Pretty happy with this.
The entire affair is a mid-century triumph.
What are you doing? Are you tarrying amongst mid-century Danish modernism? What did I tell you about tarrying amongst mid-century modern pieces?
I'm just enjoying the tiny
We've got
chairs.
48 hours to wrap this shiz up, like Murphy and Nolte before us.
This is going to be a holiday, not one of your weird, anally retentive fright fests.
Copenhagen's committed cadre of cyclists clock up 1.3 million kilometres a day. So taken are we with this statistic, we've decided to get our spoke game tight and join one of the city's most popular tours.
The bikes are very simple.
Our guide is Mike, whose motto is, if I'm going too fast, then you're on the wrong tour, which doesn't sound like it's going to catch on as a motto.
You put down, turn handlebar left, bike falls over. Every time bike goes down, trouble. 3 gears on the bikes, look here. 1, 2, 3, little handle here. If you pedal, push, and change gear at the same time, you screw up the gear system. We have a lot of trouble. And again,
Like
here,
the
going
bike.
right, same thing.
That's not like trouble.
And then if they curve, kiss
Noel's
the front
taking
wheel,
none of this
you
in.
know what happens.
Trouble?
Folks, we're leaving. Come on.
Come on, you need to keep up with Mike the bike.
Mike's not waiting.
Where's Mike the bike gone? He's gone.
He doesn't wait. Mike waits for no man.
Yeah.
I tell you what Mike doesn't like. It's trouble.
Rubble.
Yeah.
We can only hope against hope to find Mike before he tears past Copenhagen University, the Danish Design Museum, the Secret Service, and the Little Mermaid.
Service.
Where the is Mike?
Where's Mike the bike? Mike the bike is gone.
I'm getting the feeling he does not want us on his tour.
Nah.
After
ditched you.
desperately wheeling past some of Copenhagen's leading sites,
Oh, he's over there.
we catch up with Mike at the medieval Copenhagen University, one of the oldest in Northern Europe.
This is beautiful.
Back in old times here in Denmark, me, Danish Viking, you from somewhere else in the world, I would kill all the men, rape the women, steal all your belongings, and burn down anything that was left over.
Surely they'd mention that on TripAdvisor.
Come on, folks.
He hates us. Where's Mike?
God.
Mike has left us for dead.
Bro,
once
Mike
more.
hates you.
Sadly, Mike the Bike, like his Viking ancestors before him, is on an unstoppable rampage of forward momentum, leaving us languishing in his wake. Furious at our betrayal, we abandon the tour and
Nice.
power on to its last stop on our Todd. Why? Because we simply could not have lived with ourselves had we not seen what must be described as a statue of Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid.
This is the most visited attraction in Denmark.
She's quite beautiful. I'm not saying I'd get off with her, but she's quite attractive.
It's quite a bleak backdrop.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the end of Get Carter.
Yeah, it's a
So
bit
someone's gonna
like
get thrown.
Newcastle.
I wonder what Mike the bike would have to say.
In
Fuck
sore
Mike the
need of
Bike.
chow to help fuel our epoch-defining quest, it's time for smørrebrød.
So what now?
Who would dare call themselves a person if they went to Copenhagen without trying a traditional Danish open sandwich? These smørrebrød are the melon
Smørrebrød?
farming bomb. I'm taking Noel to Armand's Deli, which is rated by tyre manufacturers Michelin as the top place to try them.
Get involved.
Yeah. And smørrebrød.
We're going to sit side by side.
Yeah, that's how you always sit in a cafe, isn't it? So you can check the exits. I've pre-ordered some stuff so that we don't have to have two interactions.
Some fascist decided that smørrebrød has to be eaten left to right and washed down with a glass of schnapps.
It's very pleasingly put together.
I might just varnish it and wear it like a pirate's hat.
Would you like to know what you're having?
I would like that. Yes, please.
So for you, you have the beetroot herring. Next one is the pork
Yes.
with pear,
Okay.
and the next one is the rump.
The rump.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Gosh,
Wow.
Subway could certainly learn something from this.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Subway could learn real bread, first off.
You started in the middle.
Oh.
You left to right like you read.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to sip some schnapps.
Really? That's...
I've got nothing to lose.
You've got a lot to lose.
Wait! Woo! Okay.
Oh.
It's like Castrol GTX.
I'm just going to smell it.
Even you smelling
too much.
that will mean you'll probably leave
feel
here
dizzy.
naked. I've seen you drunk once.
Oh.
It was unbelievable.
What had happened?
You did quite a lot of impressions of Orson Welles.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's my go-to. I must have had a unit.
You were out of control.
I don't know.
What I
Good
quite
grief.
like now, this must be an English thing, is a hot liquid. I feel like it would ease this down.
Yes.
Because everything's quite cold. And that's it's not a complaint, but I'm not used to eating food.
Sounds quite a bit like a complaint.
Yeah, Liz a little bit.
It sounded like a complaint.
It wasn't a
And
complaint
that
at
deafening
all.
silence that I just heard descend upon the kitchen
No, but
as two of their staff put their heads into their very cold oven. They've taken it pretty hard. Okay,
As powerful as this is, I'm full.
I'm going to leave this amount because that
shows I had restraint.
I don't want to touch this one because it's too beautiful colour-wise.
And it's raw meat.
That too, yeah.
Our guts full of smørbrød, it's time to bust. Copenhagen prides itself on artistic innovation, so we're heading to one of its many contemporary galleries to cop some culture. And in order to so do, we must make like Beat Combo the Jam and go underground.
Oh.
Ivy Weller.
No, I don't want to be Bruce Watson again. I'm always Bruce Watson in our jam roleplay.
What the fuck?
The cisterns functioned as Copenhagen's water reservoir
It's a lot
until
better than a sewer
1933.
in Vienna.
Now an exhibition space, the current attraction is an installation entitled H, an evocative tone poem comprising 28 columns of illuminated water power showering the cobbles.
That's sweet.
Are these just communal showers?
Yeah. This is where they used to shower in the 80s. You'd get Ian Rush in there, Jan Molby.
Jan Molby's Danish, right?
Yeah, that's how I wove it back into Denmark. Shall we go? I think I've taken everything I can.
Yeah, I mean, to
Fully
be fair,
artistically
that's cool.
satisfied, we press on at pace,
What
hungry
else
for
is
more
there?
incident. Next on my list of absolute essentials is the 5th oldest theme park in the world. That's right, the 5th.
It is Tivoli.
Opened in 1843, 4.4 million people flock to Tivoli Gardens each year.
Quite heavy
Big
on the
impressed.
senses.
A lot of business happening here.
It's like being in a kaleidoscope.
Tivoli inspired Walt Disney's vision of Disneyland, as well as being home to the world's 3rd oldest roller coaster, a fact I find unbearably exciting.
Are you up for that?
No.
boy.
Come on.
I don't like it.
You sure?
It's a ridiculous thing to be doing with your life. Men of our age.
You
being
might
Egyptian.
even have fun.
That's not going to
You
happen.
might.
What, outside of the bookshop? No.
The Rutschebanen is the park's most popular ride.
Come on,
because
Richard.
there's nothing that makes you feel more alive
Ah,
than
he's
being
gonna
strapped to
do
a
it.
102-year-old falling object.
Something bad is happening
Yeah.
to us. Oh,
A friend of mine got touched up on a ghost train once.
How?
Sort of put me off theme parks for a while.
this bit I don't need.
Oh, wow.
By who? A
Oh,
ghost?
no.
Oh, good
Oh, no.
grief, here we go. Good grief. My body's telling me it's wrong. It's telling me it's wrong. Oh, this is horrendous.
It's sort of better than I thought it was going to be.
It's terrible. Oh, good night.
It looks kind of like a mild
That's
roller coaster,
quite
though, to be
good.
honest.
Again. Again.
Like, I don't like really extreme roller coasters, but I feel like I could do that one.
Asked for their stomach to feel pre-vomit. Any place where a number of people are screaming is somewhere I try and avoid.
That's fair.
No.
Come
Yeah.
on, Inspector Gadget. You enjoyed that.
No, I'm leaving.
Oh, we gotta watch
Levels
Gadget
of
Man next.
DEFCON, we decide to switch gears. Gallopin has been played by Copenhageners for almost 50 years.
You want to go on Gallopin?
I do like Gallopin.
Gallopin.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
Ready, set,
I
go!
was born ready for Gallopin. This is more our speed for gentlemen of our age, isn't it? Gallopin. Come on, let's get Gallopin. Let's get Gallopin.
Get Gallopin.
There we go. There's Gallopin. I could spend all day at the Gallopin table. There we go. That's right. Are you in the lead?
107 win.
Oh!
That, my friends, is Gallopin.
Yeah!
What a game of Gallopin.
Thank you.
You get that token to keep. You put on your Gallopin trophy board. That's some of the best Gallopin I've ever seen.
I'm so pumped for Gallopin.
You were galloping like it was going out of style.
Call me Dr. Gallopin.
That's the highlight of the entire trip.
Basking in the kind of high only Gallopin can provide,
Oh my God.
day one in Copenhagen draws to its triumphant close. Coming up, we get massively Danish. We test our olfactory aptitude
I always feel smell comes across very well on television.
and see a hidden side of Copenhagen.
Oh, let's go.
Police.
The weed side, brothers. Camera out of focus?
We are halfway through our guide to extract the
No.
most from Copenhagen in just
No.
48 hours. We've already delved through the city's underbelly.
Are these just communal showers?
meandered towards a mermaid
Quite beautiful.
and triumphed at Tivoli.
I'm so pumped for galloping.
Galloping!
Day 2 finds our bowels aching for the brief
Travel, man.
appeasement of breakfast. And because sitting down is for stiffs, we need to cop our chow on the move. Fortunately, the Danish have a solution so good, they named it after themselves.
You could build a sort of pastry man out of all of this, couldn't you?
Right, those are the eyes, mouth.
Have him as your wife.
That could be the nose.
I'm very, very excited about what's happening here.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, like a sort of
still excited
space
by that.
bagel.
St. Peter's, the oldest bakery in Copenhagen, has been serving up their popular pastries since the 17th century, which is ages ago. With 4,000 cinnamon rolls shifted on a Wednesday alone, we feel honoured to participate in the mass consumption of baked goods.
Oh, crumbs. I'm so happy about this. I'm loving it.
I need a shot of insulin.
This is my favourite breakfast. This is all I do.
Sweets.
Yeah. I mean,
What are you, 8?
As the glucose snakes through our veins,
I'm absolutely buzzing.
we continue our desperate digestion of Danish culture. With our last 24 hours evaporating like tears and hot wind, we plan to cross the city in the most time-efficient and green way possible. Anyone can use the bikes, you just need to register online or on the bike's tablet.
Oh, nice.
Well, look, I've set up a login, which I
Right.
very graciously am going to allow you to use.
Oh, no.
I know, it's the typing in.
Oh,
bit.
no.
It's absolutely exhausting. Oh, hang
What
on.
do I do?
Hey now.
Hey!
Click. Oh, these are heavy.
They're really heavy. They've got power assist. Because it's so hilly, Denmark.
Oh my god.
I can feel the power assist. Will it assist me in other areas of my life?
Probably not.
A high-tech wheel across town takes
Be
us
nice,
towards a monumental depot of Danish drinking.
This looks like a goblin lives in here.
Oh, the
There's
camera.
no one in there. It's this door.
Oh, right.
Right.
So, what's happening?
We're going to the Carlsberg Museum.
Can't take Noel anywhere, man.
I'll tell you why.
Or
It's a
alternatively, you could take him
Carlsberg
everywhere.
experience.
Right.
And on the strength of that pun, I booked it. Also, it's quite a Route 1 decision, Carlsberg, Denmark. Let's go in.
The Carlsberg Brewery Museum is housed in the original 1847
Cheers.
brewery and boasts the world's largest unopened bottle collection, as well as gastronomic beer tasting. And because we so desperately want the beer tasting to go as well as possible, we decide to get our olfactory game tight at the smelling station.
Toast. Yeah, that's good. That smells like you're having a stroke. Malt. I don't like that one.
I don't know.
That one's too strong. It's like being slapped by a tiny, scented fist.
I always feel smell comes across very well on television.
It sure does.
Ooh,
Prunes.
I can smell it from
about
here.
prunes.
I'm sure about prunes. That smells like old money.
How would you, what?
Oh, when it smells slightly metally.
You know when you're a child and you suck a penny?
I didn't
ever do
I was
that.
advised against doing
Yeah,
that
well,
by
you
my legal advisor.
Newly knighted nasal ninjas, we move on to the tasting, trembling with anticipation. But dramatically, Anders ups the ante.
I'm going to put you to the test, see if you can identify some aromas in these beers. You up for
Wow. Not really. I didn't realise it was going to get so competitive so soon. Did you commit those 20 aromas to memory?
Well, I knew some of them anyway, like banana. I had smelt banana before. Is that cheating?
Yeah.
And so it begins.
There you go.
it? You need a good head on the beer. Do you know
Okay.
why?
I do not know why.
Because the head releases the aromas.
Banana!
Does it?
See, he's too fast.
There's some
Nice.
very young beer testers coming through here.
Yeah.
We
Hey.
do have activities for children happening
Right.
all around.
Do they get
Well, you
taste?
say that.
They do not get
Okay.
not on my watch, at least.
It'd be fun though, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Have a sip.
I'm finding it hard to think of a
nice.
word other than beer
Thank you.
for what it tastes like. It tastes like beer.
As the rapport between Anders and I builds, so does my confidence, and I feel ready to employ my newly acquired expertise.
Very similar to the first one. I'm getting banana again. If this last one smells like banana, I'll know this whole thing's a rip-off.
There's lemon in that, right?
Let's open banana number 3.
Banana.
The triple banana.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this.
Is that you?
Bit unbanana-y for me.
I'd happily drink all of these.
By this stage, I'm in pieces. This is the most alcohol I've ever drunk. Well, Anders, thanks for this.
You're
My
welcome.
judgment is impaired, but we have to leave you. We're on a very limited timescale.
No problem at all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
It
you.
was a real pleasure.
That's
Thanks
a lot.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
There's some very drunk miners here.
As Noel tries to shepherd his complimentary alcohol past some belligerent under-5s, we suddenly yearn for simpler times and search for a place where we could rebuild society from scratch.
Oh, let's go.
Established in 1971, the self-governed hippie haven of Christiania is a city within the city of Copenhagen. Famous for its open selling of reefer, despite it being illegal, its 800 residents have
Fuck
chosen
it.
to live outside traditional society, like the people of Bedford. But even though it's called Freetown, the man still seems to be laying down a whole roll of rules.
So these are the rules?
Yeah, have fun.
Okay.
Of course, you can relax and
Yeah.
behave just as anywhere else.
Making it a rule seems somewhat counterintuitive, but go on.
Our guide Kirsten, a Christiana veteran, has been pretending to have fun here for 35 years.
Don't run, it causes panic.
Yeah.
It's because police is coming here quite often.
Yeah.
And they used to come in to surprise, of course, the dealers in the street.
Funk the
so,
police.
of course, they get nervous if somebody's running because
Yeah.
they think it will be the police on its way.
That's
So
why
that's
Mo
I really
Farah
hope
can't
Noel
come
doesn't
here.
run.
Banksy's been here.
And no photo.
Yes.
Banksy's quite a short man. He's
Yeah.
getting smaller, which is why.
Rules don't apply to mavericks, so we set off to see some of Christiana's crazy cribs.
And is this a house that someone's built themselves?
Yes, yes. Many self-built houses, around 60 of them. Another good thing about Christiania is no cars. No parking
cars.
in here.
It's a good way to keep Jeremy Clarkson out of a community.
Yes.
A lot of people jogging.
Pardon?
Jogging. A lot of people jogging.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. People from
Sort of
town, they use it much.
Slightly
because
goes
so
against
Friday.
the no running rule.
The dream of the 90s is alive, and Christiana. I'm not convinced.
No. If you were dropped here now, quite a strange place because Copenhagen itself is quite neat and tidy and clean and efficient. Very
Rigid.
efficient. Rigid, maybe tight even, uptight.
Yes.
And this is the kind of opposite to that, and this is right in the centre of it, so
It's a bit too loosey-goosey
yeah.
for me. I like being uptight.
Now I can tell.
As our time
That's
in
your
the
whole
Danish
gimmick.
capital draws to a close, we cannot leave without seeing one of Copenhagen's mightiest slabs. The Rundetarn, aka the Round Tower, houses Europe's oldest working observatory and was
Wow.
built with a ramp that spirals all the way to the top so the king could ride his horse to the summit.
We're
That's
powering
pretty
up
sick.
this.
I know.
Yeah, quite good.
I think I've
The
heard of
floor's
this.
getting uneven now. Cubans.
Give them a break.
That
This
poor
must
horse.
have been a nightmare to produce. Back in 1642.
They didn't have to make the floor out of Jenga pieces, did they?
I imagine being
Entry
like
to the
building
Rundetarn
instructor
is
listening to the asshole
£2.50
king.
and ups the total amount of coin we've dropped this weekend
I
to
want to ride my horse up there.
£456.49.
You gotta make a turn. You're like, what the
How have you
fuck?
found Copenhagen?
I've really enjoyed the open sandwiches.
Yes, it's a city without a top deck of bread. What about Mike the Bike?
Didn't enjoy that so much.
Gonna
Yeah,
stay in
fuck
touch with
Mike.
Mike the Bike? I saw him press you for an email at the end.
I did give him a false email.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing I've enjoyed most was Galloping.
Galloping. I'm getting one put in my house and
Galloping's
I'm
sick.
inviting you around.
I am going to move in.
We'll always have Galloping.
We'll
Richard.
always have Galloping.
I know.
Let's get the funk out of here.
Let's go.
Next week, 48 hours in Moscow with
God.
Greg Davies.
Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta see that.
Unexplained deaths on Manchester waterways, re-examining the evidence to see if it points to a serial killer at 11.
That's
Next, though,
uplifting.
meeting a hate preacher who is now one of the world's most wanted, challenging one of the most extreme groups in Britain, the jihadis next door.
Jesus Christ. We are 100% doing that Greg Davies episode next. Are you kidding me? He goes to fucking Moscow with Greg Davies? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we are 100% doing that next. No question. As for that was a lot of fun. Him and Noel are a lot of fun. I mean, his dynamic with Noel is so much different than with Chris. But it's like, but it's arguably better, to be honest. That's not a knock on Chris, you know. But like Noel's just a lot more chill, you know, and just more like down for anything. You know, I feel like they personality-wise, they vibe even a little bit more. This show is just such a fucking gold mine. I mean, I need to look over the episodes again. I know there's a Johnny Vegas episode that I definitely want to see, but like, what else we got? Let me see if there's Adam Hills in the first series. What else we got? Johnny Vegas is also, man, the second series was stacked. Are you kidding me? Gee, Paul Rudd in the first series. Who else we got? Oh my god, he did one with Lena Dunham. Jesus Christ, we won't be watching that one. But Rod Gilbert in the fourth series. Joe Lissette, who's supposed to take over the show in the fifth series. Lee Mack in the sixth series. Oh man, Frank Skin. There's a lot. There's a lot. Don French in the 8th series. Bob Mortimer in the 8th series. Jesus. Stephen Merchant in the 9th series. Jesus. Yeah, this is... Joe Wilkinson's in the 9th series. Well, this is a gold mine. I'll tell you what. We're going to do a lot more of this show in the future. But that is going to do it for now for my second reaction Travel Man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel for instant views, my Twitter, if you want to follow me, my Patreon, if you want to support me on my daily motion. All those things are in description. Thank you to as I'm currently recording all 88 of my Patrons who can't support me on my channel. For those of you who don't know, you can Patreon me for as low as $1 or £1. You get access to the reaction videos, we'll read your comments up to a day early, and you get your name in the description as well. Also, in the description is linked to the community Reddit, as well as today's schedule, as well as Twitch channel. For all that being said, though, my name is Tab16. This has been my second reaction to Travel Man. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.